Hello, you're watching Daily News on Whole News Nigeria. I am Okwemi Olugbemi. Here are the headlines for today. BUHARI plays PT card, reveals he grew up an orphan. Federal government to hire doctors from abroad. Lady put to bed after shouting God of Wike. Welcome back. Now the news in details. Nigeria's President Major General Muhammadu Buhari has pulled a pity card on Nigerians and appeared vulnerable for the first time since he was elected. As he revealed, he grew up an orphan. Buhari on Monday said that he became an orphan at a young age and did not know his father. He mentioned that his 9 years in boarding school and joining the army shaped his life. He made the revelation while speaking at the All Progressives Congress APC presidential campaign rally in Damaturu on Tuesday. The president, in his attempt to buttress the importance of education, urged the mammoth crowd at the stadium to ensure they send their children to school, stressing that whatever they have in this world can be taken away except the knowledge they have acquired. Meanwhile, in a bid to address the brain drain in the health sector, the Minister of Health, Osagie Hanire, has disclosed that the federal government is making a move to engage Nigerian doctors and nurses abroad and connect them with the teaching hospitals in the country. The minister said this on Tuesday, January 10, 2023, at the 17th edition of the President Muhammadu Buhari Administration Scorecard Series 2015 to 2023 in Abuja.
The Federal Ministry of Health will work through the NCDC with the private sector to ensure a healthier, safer, and more prosperous nation. In the same vein, I urge more Nigerian businesses to contribute and work with us by joining in the Private Sector Health Alliance, in Nigeria.
Ehanire complained that experienced doctors were leaving the country, adding that a lot of doctors and nurses felt they were not properly rewarded for the work they were doing. He explained that the federal government was trying to address the issue by improving the condition of services of medical personnel. In his defense, he averred that Nigeria is not the only country affected by the high mobility of health workers. It is no longer news that Nigeria suffers from insufficient doctors and has a doctor-patient ratio over 5 times lower than the World Health Organization (WHO) recommendation. This imminent crisis appears to have overwhelmed government authorities with no plan to tackle it wholesomely. Amidst this ugly trend, the country still loses hundreds of doctors annually to brain drain, a large number of them to the United Kingdom. The mass exodus of healthcare professionals, especially doctors, pharmacists, and nurses, has been a burning issue in the country. Recall that in 2022, the Medical and Dental Consultants Association of Nigeria disclosed that more than 100 of its members left the country within the last 24 months. No fewer than 6,068 medical doctors moved to the United Kingdom since the regime of the President Muhammadu Buhari. According to data obtained from the General Medical Council of the United Kingdom, the total number of Nigeria-trained doctors who migrated to the UK as of August 30, 2022 stood at over 10,000. Nigerian doctors who got medical qualifications in schools outside the country are not even included in the data. The data reveal that 233 Nigerian doctors passed the examination to practice in the United Kingdom in 2015. The number increased to 279 in 2016, while the figure was 475 in 2017. In 2018, the figure rose to 852, while it further increased to 1,347 in 2019. In 2020, the figure was 833, despite the fact that the GMC closed operations during the COVID-19 pandemic. The figure for 2021 was put at 932. So far in 2022, the data reveal that 1,107 Nigerian trained doctors have been licensed to practice. Presently, Nigeria has the third largest number of foreign doctors working in the United Kingdom after India and Pakistan. Finally, on the news, a video has been making the rounds on social media of how a lady reportedly put to bed after shouting "God of Nyesom Wike" 3 times. Sharing the interesting story, a traditional ruler in the state said the nurses in the hospital were discussing, and they mentioned that Governor Wike had been billed to visit their community on Wednesday, January 11. The monarch said on hearing the governor's name, the pregnant woman began to shout, "The God of Nyesom Wike, let me deliver safely." He said she shouted this 3 times, and then she gave birth safely.
At the hearing of your name, the woman shouted and said, "The God of Nyesom Wike, let me deliver safely. The God of Nyesom Wike, let me deliver safely." Your Excellency, 3 times the woman mentioned your name. She delivered a passing baby boy.
Governor Wike and his entourage had gone to Ahoda community for a road flag-off where the traditional ruler shared the testimony. According to the monarch, a pregnant lady had gone to the hospital on Tuesday night to have a baby but found it difficult to put to bed. That's it on today's news. Join us tomorrow for more news updates. You can also follow us on all social media platforms displayed on the screen. I am Opeyemi Olugbemi.